Hello, Blue Demons. My name is Rigo, and I'm from the Office of Student Involvement, and I'm here to talk to you about how to conduct a contactless event check-in process for events this upcoming academic year. With the presence of COVID-19, we will have to be more mindful of measures that we can take to keep our community safe and healthy. One of those ways is to switch how we conduct our check-in processes at events. Typically, you will arrive at an event, hand somebody your student ID, which obviously in this case will present a lot of contact and close proximity, and it is something that we want to avoid as much as possible. So what we want to do is shift more towards a QR code check-in model. It's actually pretty simple, does not take a lot of time at all to prepare for it. It's safe, people can do it from a distance, people can do it as they please. And I will go ahead and show you the steps of how you can go ahead and do that. How you can prepare for your event using the DHub platform. So the first step is to visit dhub.depaul.edu. Once you are on DHub, you are going to go ahead and find your group using the group navigator. So for the purposes of this event, I am going to be using the Office of Student Involvement because that's where I have created my event. But of course, you will find your personal portal and select the event that you have created. So once I click Office of Student Involvement up here, it'll take me to my group portal, and it'll give me all these wonderful different options. The option that you'll want to select is the events option, which you can either click here towards the center of the screen or off on the left side. As you can see, we have 16 upcoming events for the summer. I am going to go ahead and select the Demon Bingo event that's coming up next week. So I will click on this, and this is what the page will look like. And great, I see that there's already people that are RSVPing for the event, which is awesome. We love excitement. What you'll want to do next is go to this button up here on the upper right corner that says Track Attendance. Once you hit that button, you will see 3 different options that pop up. You will want to stay away from the first option and go into the second option that says Self-Check-In QR Code. Once you click this button, it'll take you to a page that looks like this, and you can either navigate your check-in process from here, or you can take the additional step, which is actually very useful, and click Print as PDF. And it'll auto-generate a nice PDF file for you that is ready to print. And so it even has step-by-step directions, and so it'll be really easy to just print this off and display your event. What you'll want to do is, with this QR code and this link, it gives a link as an alternate option in case somebody is having problems scanning the QR code, or maybe they don't have that functionality on their phone. But the best way that we recommend for checking in is to encourage people to download the DHub app. So the DHub app actually has a QR code reader that they can use to just scan this QR code, and it'll automatically check them in. If they don't have the DHub app, they choose not to download it at that moment, they can go ahead and use another app such as their phone camera, Snapchat. There's custom QR code readers that they can use. They can use any of those to scan the QR code, and it'll redirect them automatically to a DHub page that they have to put in their credentials. It's very simple. Once they put in their credentials for logging into DHub, it'll automatically check them into the event. They're not going to have to follow all these steps on the screen. It's just like a simple just log in, and it'll automatically check them in. And like I said, if they are not able to use the QR code, they can also use a link that is provided below. You can also use a website that will condense the link for you. I like to use tinyurl.com because it will make the link shorter and friendlier for people to type in if they are not able to scan the QR code. You can give them an alternate link that is shorter. So you'll want to just generate a shorter link for them if that's the option that you choose to take. If not, just displaying this as is perfectly fine, and it'll get the job done. So in terms of how you can display this at your event, you can either print it off on regular printer paper. You'll definitely want to have more than one display to avoid bottlenecking. So you absolutely do not want to have just one place for people to scan the QR code, because that'll create a crowd around the QR code. So you want to display it multiple times. So depending on the size of your event, you can have as many QR codes displayed as you want. You can project it onto a screen. If you're in a venue that has that option, you can go ahead and make flyers or stickers. You can simply have different laptops or tablets out on display at a table where people can just come up and scan the QR code. It's really up to you how you want to distribute the QR code. You can get very creative. There's also different ways that you can encourage people to actually check into an event. So whether that's they may not get access to the event if they don't check in. That's one way to do it. You can also have a giveaway where you enter everybody that actually scans the QR code and checks into the event. You will enter them into a drawing and give them a prize. You can use your enthusiasm to get them excited and motivated into checking into the event. It's really up to you however you want to go ahead and use this QR code. But remember, the goal is to create an experience that is socially distant and that avoids crowding as much as possible. So if you have any questions with this, we are happy to help. You can reach us at involvement@depaul.edu. You can visit our website or any of our social media platforms where we will share step-by-step directions on how to conduct a contactless event check-in. So best of luck with your event, and go Blue Demons.